What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover. Look, I made a video not last night. It was the night when they beat Cleveland. Was it last night? It might have been last night. No, it wasn't last night. I'm sorry. It was the night before when they beat Cleveland. Now, the video, I was drunk out of my mind, man. I mean, I'm not a small dude, but when it comes to drinking, like if I take, a lot, and that's the thing, I don't drink much. I probably drink only when the games are on. That's what I drink. I'm like a conservative drinker. And it only take a little bit to get me tipsy. But I made a video, man. That video was off the freaking chain. I'm actually going to link it. Well, I'm actually going to connect it to this video. This video is not going to be long because if y'all just want to laugh and all that, you can look at that video. That video, man, I'm out of my mind. I'm saying things I should be saying. Man, look, I even said Kyle Kuzma had a good game when he went 4 for 14. That's how I was messed up. I mean, I was messed up because I was hyped and I was excited. But I want to just say something real quick. And it's almost pertaining to that video because it's going to have a lot of information in that one. So this video right here, just basically how I feel. Number one, Cleveland, they just suck. I'm just being honest with you. Like I said, I've been watching them since Larry Nance and Jordan Clarkson went there. And I think they're, 4-6 after the All-Star break. And they've been getting blown out by a lot of teams. And I mean a lot of bad teams, too. And I looked at it like this. Like, I keep telling people over again. That's why I be saying, I know a lot of fans want the veteran players, the veteran superstars to come here. And if they join ship on to LA, I won't be upset because I'd be foolish if I'd be upset. But personally, I prefer the young guys, and I prefer that Luke Walton start utilizing these guys according to their strength. Now, Julius Randle came out, and I told a lot of guys that Julius Randle is the key to the Lakers' success. And the reason why I say that is because when Julius Randle get going, it opens up the whole, it just opened up everything for the players. If you notice, at the beginning of the game, Cleveland was hanging around. They were hanging around, guys getting going. Brook Lopez was getting going. KCP getting going. Julius Randle, getting going, but not as much. They was hanging around. But then when Julius Randle started really get going, you see is that we started separating from them. We started, putting them away then. Now, Julius Randle scored 36 points. That's his career high. He had 15 boards, I believe, 15 or 14 boards. He had 7 assists. Now, out of them 7 assists, 5 of them came from him passing out, for guys for the open three-point shot. And then, they hit him. And then one was a layup and one was a dunk. But once, like I said, because once again, when teams' defense collapsed on Julius Randle, when Julius Randle played at a high level and he started to pay attention to detail, is when he's at his best. Now, because he sees the defense collapsing, he's picking it up right away and he's making the passes, the right reads that set players up, the other teammates up in order to make better shot selection. Now, the defense got to play honest. They can't double down with Julius. When Julius play like that, I ain't talking about the Julius of old. When the Julius of old, when he focus on himself, and this is what he expect, and when he focus on himself, he become ISO, where he's not really looking to pass, or and I ain't gonna say pick certain people to pass too, but he's not looking to pass. He could be tripped, he can see the defense collapsing on him like 3 guys, but he still would try to go up. Instead, when he actually plays to his, his caliber, where he's actually passing the rock out, not forcing a lot of things, is when he's at his best. You seen him knock down a jumper, like I said before. I know a lot of fans would love to see him, take jumpers. Me personally, the only time I would want him to take a jumper if he's open. Like if he got a man one-on-one, I prefer him to take that man to the basket because we have gotten away from back down offense. Like, on mixed matches where somebody who's like bigger than another guy, or somebody that's shorter than another guy, don't back him down in the paint and just go up for a layup or a dunk or whatever it may be. We got away from that. It's just basically run and gun, fast breaks, this and that. The half-court sets are just basically fluent motion offense where they're just passing around to the open shot. So we got away from, actually physical contact in the paint or, taking advantage of mismatches. And that's my thing. Like, and one thing I would say like this, Julius Randle, man, he had a hell of a game. And I've been a Julius Randle supporter, since he came out of Kentucky. I'm a big Kentucky fan, number one. I've been, and I like Cousins as well. So that's why we talk about, Cousins and Julius Randle. But Julius Randle has been, I told people over and over again, and I kept telling, fans years ago, when everybody, matter of fact, I'll say last year and the year when I first started making my videos. And I stated to people, I said, Julius Randle, rookie year was last year. It was not his first year because he got injured. Not the second year because, it was the Kobe tour. Last year was actually his rookie year. And during that time, Luke Walton was only playing their starters 25 minutes except for Brandon Ingram. And I said that because he playing them guys 25 minutes, they're not fully developing right. And I've been saying that in my last videos way back then. And then, you know, you'll have fans that state that, you know, Lew Walton is the reason for his development. And I'm not going to get too deep in that because I spoke on that in my other video that's going to be connected to this one about Magic Johnson and all that. But Julius Randle, right now, I don't care what nobody say, the Lakers got to re-sign Julius Randle. They'd be foolish if they don't. And he's only 23 years old. He's only going to get better. When this guy start knocking down the shot, start really reading the defense on it, just imagine Julius, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, and Lonzo. Once Lonzo really get comfortable and actually start knocking down shots. Now, Lonzo, a lot of people want him to score, and I'm going to jump to Lonzo. I'm going to jump around real quick because, like I said, I don't want this video to be so long. But if you look at Lonzo, I'm finished with Julius. Now, if you look at Lonzo, now Lonzo was kind of like, he didn't have a good game. I think he was like, what, 3 for 11 or something like that. And I think he took like a lot of three-point shots. And the reason why he took a lot of three-point shots because the defenders are actually leaving him open. And in reality, I prefer him to take them shots until he get comfortable knocking them down. Because here's the thing, you know, most fans have a mixed relationship with Alonzo. And that's what a lot of players, like if a player's doing good, the fans are on board. But once that player does bad, a lot of fans will actually, oh, look at him, he suck. He ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. Those type of fans, they're basically confused fans. You know, they're bipolar fans because they don't know when to root and when not to root. You know, at the end of the day, a shot is a shot. If it's open, he got to take it. If he miss it, hey, it's all good. So Lonzo, but one thing I like about Lonzo is his defense. Now I know he was going head up against LeBron, and LeBron, took advantage of him a couple times, but that's what you're supposed to do. That's why I like LeBron James, only because LeBron James, when he noticed the mixed matches, he backs some players down and he go at them, and then he roll off them and go to the paint. That's LeBron. A lot of people don't like LeBron, but I love LeBron only because he still have a physical presence. Like when he goes to the paint, he attacks the paint, and he have 3 guys there, but LeBron is so good with the Euro that he know how to step through and actually make those layups or dunks on 3 guys. And I love that. Like I said, that's why LeBron can carry a team. That's why if you look at Cleveland, you see that they're struggling, but LeBron only worry about getting to the playoff. Once you get to the playoff, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different story. So I just want to say this. So in retrospect to this, listen to this. All right, so Lonzo, like I said, I think he had like 7 assists, something like that. He could rebound, steal, all that. So fans look at just his scoring, but don't look at everything else that Lonzo brings to the table. Just the scoring, because like I said before, most fans are NBA 2K fans. They just want to see you score. They're not really worrying about defense. They worry about scoring. That's all they look at, the numbers. Like, what is he dropping? Because in this day and era, everybody feels though that a point guard got to score 18 points. They ain't worried about having 7 assists, 8 assists. As long as he had 5 assists, they good with it. And that's the messed up part about it. When you get a true point guard and you understand the dynamics of what he must do in order to help this team get to the next level, somebody got to sacrifice their scoring in order to help everybody else. Kyle Kuzma had 14 points. He shot bad. He had 14 points. IT came in, had 9 assists. He played good. He played within the system. He didn't play out of the system like he did in the last couple games. And I love it because when he played within the system, it plays better. He plays better. He had 20 points, 9 assists, and he gives them what Lonzo can't give them when Lonzo's not hot. So I don't mind that. Like I said, he played good. KCP had another good game. He had 20-something points. He got going early, knocking down threes. Julius Randle found him a couple times for open 3-pointers. So he's playing pretty good. He's playing in the system. I'm starting to respect KCP because now he's not being an ISO king like how him, Ingram, and Julius Randle was at the beginning of the season, Jordan Clarkson. So now he's playing within the system. Also on top of that, Brook Lopez, the last 3 games he's actually put up 20 points. They're actually going to Brook. Now with Julius Randle and Brook going, it's going to be hard to stop them because Brook Lopez can take you out on the perimeter and knock down those threes, and he can go inside, and he can also hit those 15-footers. Now the point about him going inside, the only problem I have with Brook, like I said, he's a finesse player. He doesn't look for contact, but he had 8 rebounds, so I respect that. Julius Randle is your physical Decepticon, man. He's in there, transforming them guys. So the way Julius Randle's playing is pretty good because it opens up a lot for the team in order to score. And then also on top of that, Lew Walton with his small rotation, he didn't go hard on the rotation, which I like. Rotating guys in and out. Zubac didn't have a good game, but it's okay. And then who else? I'm missing somebody else. Well, anyway, listen. Like I said, the Lakers play good. My only problem, the only thing I want to say about this is that all I'm looking for is consistency. That's it. If they're consistent, I'm with it. I don't want you to spank Cleveland and then come back the next team, you struggling to score or stop a team in 5 minutes on defense. So with that be saying, it's your man Urban Lover. Check out the other video if you just want to laugh and joke, you know, smoke, drink, whatever you do, you know, just have fun, because this next video that I got connected to this one, I'm off the chain, man. Some of the stuff I said just erratic. It don't even have anything to do with the video. I'm just I don't know, it's just crazy, but it's funny. But anyway, I don't want to hold you guys up. Check out the other video. I'll catch y'all at Twitter. Y'all have a good one.